Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I'm Taylor, and today I'm so excited because I am going to be finalizing our next Disney World trip plans. So I have a digital planner that I purchased from Katie Brown. I will link the planner from her Etsy shop in the description below. It's super cute, and I'll share that with you guys. Here's a little picture of what the cover looks like. I really like how customizable it is. I'm not very big on digital planners. I definitely I'm a paper person, but for Disney I do like this idea because last time I used kind of an Excel spreadsheet and I filled in must-dos. I made our schedules for the day, restaurants that we were going to go to, and any other plans that we might have. I kind of wrote that all out on the spreadsheet, but I actually really like this idea more, and it was really affordable, so definitely check it out if you guys are interested. Anywho, that's what I'm going to be using. I've already started to do some of the planning. She has a section for a vision board, and I already filled that out too. I will also share that with you guys, but there's still a lot that I need to plan, and there's an Instacart order I need to just kind of finalize. I need to look into kind of what I'm anticipating wearing. That way when I do get ready to pack and film that pack with me, I have an idea of what I need to pull from my closet and drawers. And I think I have some double reservations for stuff that I've made on the Disney app that I need to edit. Other than that, it's just gonna be some fun finalizing. If you have not checked out my video on really how to plan a Disney World trip, if you haven't been before and you don't know where to start and you've landed here on my channel, I will link that above for you guys. Check that video out because there's a lot that I'm going to mention today. And if you are here, you probably love Disney World and have already been, but it might be your first time and you're looking for some information from vloggers. So if that's the case, check out that video because I go into detail really how to plan your first trip and what Disney Genie Plus is, the My Disney Experience app, how to use that, making reservations for dining, all of that is on there, so be sure to check that out. On my computer, I have, to start, I have my Disney World page pulled up. I'm already logged in so that I can look at my plans, make reservations, edit them, and things like that, and then I have my Instacart pulled up. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys just kind of a little rundown. If you can see here, this is the cover page I shared with you. Here's my vision board. I want to share a little bit more detail. What my inspiration was for my vision board. I have the resort that we're staying at. I have rides that we did not get on that we do want to be sure to get on, like Avatar and Rockin' Our Roller Coaster. This is us in Guardians of the Galaxy. Literally the best time. I was so happy, and I was sick the last trip. If you did not see those vlogs, check those out too. I don't know how I survived, but I did. But this was like the highlight. So much fun. Definitely want to just embody that energy again. I love this picture, being in front of the castle. This was just such a magical day. I just want to embody all those feelings, feeling good, making memories with family. Going with the flow is just a good reminder for any Disney trip because you never know what's going to happen and you need to be flexible. We really want to have breakfast at Crystal Palace, and we do have reservations for that, so that's here. I did not get to watch Fantasmic. I did not get to see Steamboat Willie, so that is definitely on my vision board this time. We are going to get to go to Disney Springs, so here's some Disney Springs stuff that I wanted to be sure to check out. I did not get to see the Happily Ever After fireworks, so that is here as well. So just some things that I really want to embody and focus on and get excited for our upcoming trip. So the way Katie has laid this out is really nice. You have this page up front, and since it's digital, you can make mini copies of the page if you need more pages. You can take pages away and things like that. So she has kind of the Disney trip at a glance is what I would call this page. So this is where you just can kind of make your plan by day that you're going to be there, and then I just kind of highlighted out the days we're not going to be there. So let's just kind of do a quick run through. So we're going to be there from the 27th of January to the 3rd of February. We are flying United Airlines. Travel day, we are going to fly in and then meet my family at Disney Springs. And we're probably going to grab dinner, do some shopping, get to bed early that night. Day 1 is Magic Kingdom, Crystal Palace for breakfast. Day 2, Hollywood Studios. We're going to definitely go to Oga's Cantina this time because we did not go last time. We ended up having to cancel a lot of things that we had planned because I was sick. So definitely do Oga's Cantina, take a midday break, back to Hollywood Studios for, just some nighttime rides and Fantasmic. Day 3 will be rest. I'm going to do a spa day with my mom. Day 4 is Animal Kingdom. I'm thinking Nomad Lounge, and let me add right now while we may do Tusker House. Not sure. I do have it reserved, but we'll see. So Animal Kingdom, Nomad Lounge. There is Magic Kingdom extended hours that night for deluxe resort guests. So we are wanting to do that. It's not a must do, but I have it here just in case. Rest day again, where I do want to check out some other resorts because we didn't have the time last time, but also definitely not the energy. Day 6, Epcot, take a break, back to Epcot. Even though we're getting park hopper tickets, we only plan to do 1 park a day for the most part. I also need to add here probably do fireworks and parade Magic Kingdom. That's written kind of messy because I'm holding my camera, but we are anticipating not doing a full day at Magic Kingdom because we're really not sun up to sundown Disney people, like not at Disney World. I think we realized that on our first trip there, that it's too much and we don't really feel like being miserable. And we're considering day 1 because we're gonna get there in the morning for breakfast, probably leaving around 6, not doing the parade or the fireworks, but coming back on one of our rest days. So it would either be this rest day or this rest day to do that. We'll see. This is the reason why we got a 6-day park hoppers, is because we're just gonna have flexibility. And then she has a little section for notes here, which I like. So I had to put notes before. So on rest days, let's resort hop, set up spa day with mom. I do still need to call our resort to do that. Day 7 is travel day. We're gonna go to French Quarter. We don't leave till later, so we may have time to do other things as well, like Disney Springs or another resort if we wanted to, but we're gonna definitely go to French Quarter and get beignets. And then I have, like I said, highlighted all these out and then just put some notes here. Maybe we can do last minute shopping on the travel day if needed, right? Disney Springs or something like that. So then she has it set up where each day you have a section where you can put your outfit, which I'm just gonna kind of write in what I'm thinking about wearing. I'm not gonna take pictures of everything. And then your park, your transportation, and then she has your eats, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks right here. Must do section, which I love. And then a hourly schedule, which I really like because these are the sorts of planners I buy. And then again, another note section. So she's done really well here. You can see that on this first one, I already wrote the day, the 27th. It's a Saturday. I highlighted that. We won't be going to a park. Andrew and I will be taking a lift from the airport to the resort, and then I can go ahead and write some other stuff in. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go ahead and fill these out. I put just as many pages as I needed here, and I deleted the others. You can do the same if you get this planner, but let's go ahead and do that. It is some time later, and actually I'm getting pretty tired, so I think I'm just going to finish this tomorrow. But before I do that, I thought I'd share with you, I basically went through and filled out all of those daily sections, and it got me thinking about some things that I do still need to think about, like where do I want to eat at Epcot? Are there certain spots that I want to stop at, or do I kind of just want to go with the flow? And I still need to do my Instacart order, which is started. I just need to finish it, and then it's probably going to be edited one more time when we do our like final family meeting before the trip, because I think, so about the trip, first of all, there's a bunch of us going. So it's going to be my mom, my dad, two of my sisters. One of my sisters won't be coming, but her daughter will be coming. One of my sister's boyfriends, me, Andrew, my cousin, her daughter, and her mom. So there's going to be a bunch of us. My cousin and her mom are staying at a different hotel. They're going to be in Disney Springs, but we are going to be at Shades of Green, which is a military resort. We are getting that privilege because of my dad, so we're really excited about that because it is considered a deluxe resort. So we're going to get a lot of perks for that, like early entry and extended evening hours to Magic Kingdom, which you'll see on my plan here. But we're most likely, since we're gonna have a room next to each other, my parents and my sister and her boyfriend, and then it'll be me and Andrew and the kids, we're thinking that we'll just do like one big Instacart order together. So let me show you what I have, and then we're gonna probably wrap this up tomorrow because I'm a little bit sleepy. Okay, so for travel day, I'm just gonna wear kind of my go-to leggings, a t-shirt, a sweater in case it gets cold, my Hokas since they're bulky. We always kind of get Starbucks at the airport for breakfast, lunch at the airport, and we're gonna have a layover in Houston. And then I'm really excited to try Chicken Guy in Disney Springs. We decided we're not going to do a lot of sit-down dining just because we're already gonna be there for a long time. It's already gonna be a pretty penny, so we are going to enjoy something else in Disney Springs, and Chicken Guy is apparently really good. Let's see. And then snacks, I always bring snacks for the plane, which you'll see in my pack with me. Must-dos, I must get a Gideon's cookie, although there is another cookie spot that I heard about recently. I don't know the name off the top of my head right now, but apparently that place is really good too. So got my schedule here, kind of, you know, what times we fly and things like that. Not specifics, but roundabouts. That's it. It's going to be a super low-key day. Disney Springs once we land, bedtime nice and early. We're going to go to bed. The next day, which is my favorite day always, Magic Kingdom, we're going to get up at 7, get Genie Plus, reserve an individual lightning lane for Tron and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which I put in the notes down here. We are also going to lightning lane stack since we're not going to get there for rope drop, and when we do get there, we're going to be heading to eat at Crystal Palace. So I am going to reserve meeting Mickey first because that is a lightning lane that does go fast and I must meet Mickey again. We're going to have breakfast at the Crystal Palace, which I'm so excited about because I love the 100 Acre Wood characters. Winnie the Pooh is my favorite. If you followed along in my previous series, you know that Winnie the Pooh is my favorite. So breakfast at Crystal Palace with the family, quick service lunch. Don't really care where. We'll just, you know, we're gonna go with the flow, not put too much pressure and time constraints on things. Dinner is going to be back at the resort. Now, if by a miracle we're like, oh my gosh, we're just high on energy and we last all day, cool, whatever, we'll eat dinner there at Magic Kingdom. But the plan right now is to leave around 6, get to the resort, have dinner, and wind down. I would like to have Aloha Isle this time, and then I always am gonna bring snacks like in our bag that we get from Instacart, and then I do want to have Gaston's, the cupcake with the gray stuff. That is on my snack list. Andrew and I already spoke about our must-dos. We're going with a large group, but we still just kind of did our must-dos because we're most likely, you know, a bunch of us are going to kind of break up into different groups amongst our large group. So we definitely need to do Tron. We did not get to do Big Thunder Mountain last time, so we're going to do that this time. I want to get pixie dusted for sure. I wanted to do that last time and I was just so like discombobulated that I didn't. I totally forgot. Meet Mickey again and Pirates, which is my favorite ride. And that's it. So you can see here, just really not putting pressure on things. We're going to lightning lane stack. We're going to have some fun, and that's really it. Again, if we stay all day, then we'll obviously see the parade and the fireworks here. Moving on to the next day, which is Monday, we're going to go to Hollywood Studios. We're always going to have transportation of the bus because we're staying at Shades of Green, and that's the transportation that they offer. We are not going to, you know, I didn't put that here, but I should. Early access is 8:30, and then the park opens at 9. We are not going to go early access. We might. I could put that here just in case. We actually might do that. We do intend to spend the morning in Galaxy's Edge. We have an Oga's reservation 11:45, but I also have an Oga's reservation around 6:30, just in case the day goes differently, because I do want to be sure to go to Oga's. Just so you know, if you make a reservation, you can cancel up to 2 hours before without a fee. So make double reservations if you need to, and if you're able to. They're not able to overlap at most places, although I did have like an overlapping reservation once and it didn't tell me anything. The system allowed it. So again, that's how I do things. And then if the day changes, then at least I know I'm going to go to Oga's at some point. Rides, Woody's lunchbox for lunch, which I have here on the side, right? We're going to have breakfast in Galaxy's Edge, snacks at Oga's, lunch at Woody's lunchbox, dinner at ABC Commissary. And I definitely want to try Katsaka's popcorn and a Coke because apparently the Coke's so good in that little container. I don't know. Must-dos for us are definitely just to spend some time in Galaxy's Edge this time because we did not last time. We were like in go mode, survival mode because I was sick. So we literally just ran over to ride Rise of the Resistance and then left. And it was nighttime and we couldn't even see anything. I do want to see Beauty and the Beast and Indiana Jones. At least one of them. Both would be great. Tower is my absolute favorite ride at Hollywood Studios, so I need to ride that. And then we absolutely have to watch Fantasmic this time. So we are considering a midday break here. Like I said, this day could go one of two ways, which I'm expecting. We're going to sleep in and we're going to get there around 11-12 and spend the whole day there, or we're going to get there probably early access 8:30, 9 or something like that, and then spend the morning in Galaxy's Edge, the afternoon in Toy Story Land, go back to the hotel, rest, come back and do kind of those other rides that are towards the front of the park and then off Sunset Boulevard, and then have dinner and see Fantasmic. So always have more than one plan. I mean, if you are a diehard, like you know you're gonna wake up in the morning and you're gonna go, there's nothing worse to me than like waking up early in the morning and having that morning stomach ache. Like I can't describe it, but it really just, well, I don't like that. So if I haven't slept well, I'm gonna sleep in. That's priority for me, is to feel good. So again, notes over here: Genie Plus, lightning lane, stack, individual lightning lane for Rise. We are all about lightning lanes, and I think the camera is like focusing and not focusing. Anywho, the 30th, the next day, Tuesday, is going to be a rest day. Must-dos, rest. Me and my mama are going to go to the spa. Hopefully we can get in. I still need to call and reserve that, but we're going to have all our meals at the resort and we are going to enjoy everything that Shades of Green has to offer. Super excited. Factor in a rest day. Andrew and I were just at Disney World. We were there for 4 days. Let me tell you what, we were exhausted doing parks 3 days in a row. Break it up. I suggest not doing more than 2 days in a row of parks and have like a full rest day. So the next day, Wednesday, we're gonna go to Animal Kingdom. Again, transportation's bus. I'm going to rock some Lulu leggings or some flare leggings that I have as well. Maybe we know whichever one feels better that day. I have this cute Mickey sweater that I got. A plain t-shirt underneath is what I'm thinking with my Hokas. I got a lovely Animal Kingdom lounge fly that I wanna use, and my new Emos is Pooh. I don't even know if I shared my other outfits for, I don't even think I shared it for Hollywood Studios, but anywho, pretty much the same. I'm gonna be rocking some leggings. I got a bunch of t-shirts from Park Hop tees and sweaters that I will share with you guys, new Emos, different bags and things. So y'all see that in my pack and prep with me. But anywho, for Animal Kingdom, there was this amazing quick service sandwich that I had. I want that again for breakfast. Lunch, absolutely have to have Satoli's Canteens hamburger pods because I didn't get them last time. They're the cheeseburger pods. Dinner, I'm not sure. We're just gonna kind of roll with it right now and see. I do have a reservation at Tusker House, but I'm just not sure again that we want to spend money on sit down dining. So we'll see. And I kind of want to check out Nomad Lounge. So our only must-dos for Animal Kingdom are the safari and seeing Pandora at night. And it'll be nice because we're going to be there in January, so we'll actually get to see Pandora at night. So again, same routine, right? 7 a.m., booking Genie Plus, getting those individual lightning lanes for Avatar Flight of Passage, reserving our first ride, which will most likely be Navi River Journey. We are going to early entry this because we did like the vibe of Animal Kingdom first thing in the morning. Safari first for sure, heading over to Everest when the park opens. And then we will just kind of go back, hang out in Africa, have lunch there, just slow down, take our time, see some shows, see some animals, maybe ride some other rides, and then go back to the resort, rest, head back at night for Pandora. And again, this can go one of two ways. We either won't rest and go to Pandora and hang out and then head back for the night, or we will rest, go to Pandora, and then go to extended evening hours at Magic Kingdom. So we'll see. I've got options. And again, in the notes, I'm just kind of putting what additionals I intend. So I know that I'm gonna need an individual lightning lane for Avatar, Flight of Passage, and things like that. So for February 1st, that's the next day, Thursday, we're going to lounge. I'm gonna rock another lounge set for my outfit. I'm obsessed with Victoria's Secret's loungewear. Basically, Victoria's Secret has, I mean, we can say a lot of things about Victoria's Secret, but they have good pajamas, good loungewear, good underwear. So you really can't beat it, because I have tried plenty of places. But anywho, back to, so resort again, I do want to see the Riviera. We're thinking about resort hopping. We're not gonna put pressure on ourselves. The priority is resting, but I would like to check out the Riviera for sure and maybe get on some other Disney transportation, like trying the monorail or something like that. So basically rest, that's what's on the agenda. And then our last park day, just looking at this makes me kind of sad, but we're going to do Epcot, and again, same kind of outfits, y'all. Comfort all the way. Leggings, Epcot tee. I'm thinking maybe a winter vest that I got from Target with some Crocs. My fanny pack, my Mickey New Emos. I can always pack another sweater or a little long sleeve underneath if I might need that. But same jam in the morning, getting those individual lightning lanes, getting an individual lightning lane for Guardians, getting Genie Plus, and reserving Remy's right out of the gate because Remy's goes very fast. We will most likely sleep in, but if we early entry it, we're gonna early entry and go to Frozen. But anywho, we're just gonna enjoy the park. We're not gonna put pressure on ourselves this day. We really did not enjoy Epcot last time. We were super overwhelmed with the heat and the size of the park, and I was sick. So we're just gonna enjoy it. We're gonna hang out in World Showcase. That's a must do. We might ride Guardians twice via individual lightning lane and the virtual queue because it was just so much fun. I'm gonna talk with Andrew more. We're gonna research some more food, make sure we see Luminous at night. Really this day, I just wanna go with the flow. I wanna enjoy the time, enjoy being there with my family. The only thing I know I wanna eat is fish and chips, and I believe this is in the UK pavilion. But other than that, I don't really have anything that, oh my gosh, I must have. So that is Epcot. The last day is our travel day. We are going to get up in the morning, check out, and then head over to French Quarter. That's where we stayed before. We're gonna get some beignets and head to the airport. So sad day, but I still have my cozy outfit planned. And we know we're gonna have lunch in Orlando Airport and then dinner at Houston Airport. So that's that for my day-to-day plan. That's the planner. I really do love it. I'm just gonna hold my camera for this one. So it is late. It is 9 o'clock. I am going to rest and probably hop back on tomorrow to do the Instacart, make sure that there's just any little last minute things that I need to check out. Monday, I will be calling Shades of Green to reserve spa day. And I think that's it. My family and I are going to meet next weekend just to go over, tie on any loose ends, make sure that they booked their transportation on Mears Connect, which we would really love to do, but we're just gonna get Lyft. It's just makes more sense for the two of us. We get there faster, and we don't need to leave as early to the airport. We can just kind of go to French Quarter the day we're leaving, and we don't need to like leave as early as they would pick you up for Mears Connect. That might change. Maybe we'll take Mears Connect on the way home, but for now, that's the plan. All right, so it's the next day now and quite late in the day. I don't even know, time got away from me, but there are a couple of things left I still want to do. My parents did just buy our park tickets yesterday, so that was kind of last minute as well, but I just finished making park reservations, so that's something that typically you'll do whenever you book your resort, especially if you're staying at Disney on Disney property, then you usually get your tickets at that time. But if not, just so you know, we're 3 weeks out and we were still able to make park reservations. The park is no longer requiring reservations for date-based tickets after this weekend, which starts the 9th, I believe, but we have a promotional military tickets, so we do have to make theme park reservations. I've done that for half of our party. The other half I am currently trying to get a hold of. So something that I think is important too is making sure that everybody has their My Disney Experience app profile set up, and then you guys all add each other as family on there. It's super user friendly. And then one person like me today, I was able to make everybody's park reservations. I was able to load everyone's tickets and make the reservations, so that was really cool. So everyone has that. I'm just gonna double check that is showing. Finalize my order for Instacart, even though I could schedule it now. I'm not going to do that just in case we want to add some last minute stuff. Probably schedule that out a few days before. I also want to make a Target list. Typically I would just go ahead and put those items in my Target cart. Instead I'm just going to go ahead and make a list, handwrite that. So it's always fun. I like handwriting lists. So let's see, I'm just logging onto my Disney Experience. So yes, the reservations are showing up. So yeah, just triple check that your reservations are there, your park, dining, all of that, your resort and everything is showing up. And I would highly recommend like adding your whole family, and that way one person can reserve for everybody. And whenever you get Disney Genie Plus or individual lightning lanes, you can also do that for everybody, or one person can be assigned to take on that task, which is really helpful. So anywho, I need to finish my Instacart here, and then I'm going to make that Target list, and then we are done really with the planning. Okay, so I finished the Instacart order. I'm going to show you what I have in my cart and kind of explain my rationale and reasoning behind what I have. Again, I am putting some stuff in here for my family. So I always have Chomps, and if you haven't tried Chomps, they're super good. They are basically just like a no BS jerky stick, just a good protein snack to have. I always have that and a no sugar added applesauce, like squeezable, in my bag. So I think that's just good to have in the park bag in case you are standing in line or you just need something. Those are kind of my go-to. I did get bananas and yogurts for breakfast, along with apples for snack as well. That's easy to throw in the bag. You don't really have to worry about that, you know, perishing or anything. I did also grab some little cuties, little mandarin cuties. Those also are easy to throw in bags, easy to toss in a park bag and not have to worry about. I got 5 cases of water. Again, there's quite a bit of us, and I know just me and Andrew alone and my dad like drink a lot of water. So if we can minimize buying water in the parks, we will. We're going to take reusable water bottles and just, you know, load those up with water. I also grabbed some Kool-Aid jammers for my niece. She really likes those, easy to throw in the bag as well. Also those little individual apple juices if anybody wants those for breakfast. And then peanut butter jelly and bread. I just think that's an easy snack snack for anybody to make. Again, you can just toss that into your park bag, which reminds me I need to grab Ziploc bags just in case. I also got a box of the family size like variety pack of chips. I think that's just an easy snack to have as well. And then some, let's see, some Perfect bars. So the chocolate chip bars, me and my mom really like the Perfect bars, so I think those will be nice. And then I also grabbed Nature's Bakery oatmeal crumbles. Those are really yummy too. Again, people can have those for breakfast if they want. I am going to review this with my family next week, so that'll give me literally almost 2 weeks to add as I need to. My mom really likes to have cereal before bed, so I got her Honey Nut Cheerios and milk, and then my niece as well. So just in case, like for me, sometimes like at the end of the day, I just like to have a snack. So I grabbed these Hillshire Snacking the small plates that have like cheese and salami and stuff. So just a couple of those to have in the fridge are going to be nice, and some Suja Organic Mighty Green Juice. I love to have a green juice, especially when I travel, so I got a few of those, and that's pretty much it. It is a lot, and that's just because there's going to be a lot of us and we're all going to throw money at it, which will be nice. I just think it's important to have snacks. Now, something to consider is Andrew and I stayed at French Quarter, and literally the fridge does not get cold enough at most Disney resorts, or at least the I don't know, I call them like the budget resorts and then the mid-tier, but they have like actual official names. Unless you stay in like a DVC resort, I believe, you're just going to have a beverage cooler, which really is just for your beverages. Like my yogurt went bad and stuff like that in there. So, and I was just a little sketched out by it. So I was like, I'm not gonna eat it. So I ended up just throwing it away. But we are staying at Shades of Green this time. And at Shades of Green, we do have an actual fridge. So it's not like a full-size fridge, but it is an actual mini fridge, which is going to keep everything for us. So that's going to be nice. So that's what we have, why we have it. Again, we take stuff away, may add stuff, just really depends. But I highly recommend an Instacart order. If you've never used it, your first delivery is free. So I've used it, so I'll probably have one of my parents, put their email in, and then we'll get that delivery for free. And the nice thing is, you forget something or you need something mid-trip, just put in another Instacart order. So there's that. I'm going to make my Target list, and then that's it. We're done with this planning for today. Okay, so I finished my Target list. It's going to be super small because I do still have a lot left over from the trip that we just took a few months ago. So typically I would have like Shout wipes, just like regular wipies as well, Downy wrinkle releaser, stuff like that, but I still have some of that. So that's not going to be on this list. I've got a super short list going. Wet ones, because we are all clean freaks in my family, along with hand sanitizer, travel sizes, makeup wipes, toothpaste, travel soap for both Andrew and me. We use different types of soap, along with travel containers for both of our shampoo and conditioner, liquid IV, and snacks for the airport, which I usually just grab like a bag of dried fruit and a few chomps. So that's it for now. I still have time to add to it, which is what's nice about doing this so far in advance. So I think that's really gonna wrap up. I mean, to check everything off, we've made sure the resort is loaded onto my Disney app and everything's good there. We have made sure we have park reservations. We have done our daily itinerary, must-dos, our overall itinerary, scheduled family meetings. We have finalized the Instacart order and prepped for the Target order. So we are doing pretty good. If you stuck with me this long, guys, thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.